Hey, what's up, you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the Mattel Creations exclusive Masterverse Snout Spout. This is my dad's figure, actually. He actually is the one who bought it. He's letting me review it for you guys today. It came in yesterday, and this guy shipped out pretty fast. I remember seeing the announcement for him and the pre-order page going up, but I didn't believe he would actually be in stock. But yeah, this is actually really exciting. This is a new character to add to the Masterverse line. You got some beautiful artwork of Snout Spout in the front. You get it just wraps around. It is a windowless box, but we'll take a look at the inside in a minute. There's the barcode, some legalese. Just again, it just wraps around. More really nice artwork on the back. Mattel Creations, new Eternia at the top, Masterverse at the top. And when you open it up, you get to see the figure. Well, you get that artwork again, which is, again, really beautifully done. I really do like that. And then you get this backdrop, which is really cool. And then you get the figure. Here's a little bio. If you want to read it, pause it right now. And then, yeah. So let's get to it and crack him open. And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. And he comes with quite a few. So let's start off with the simple stuff. Out of the box, he comes with 2 gripping hands, which is cool. So that way he can hold his axe, which looks nice. I really do like it. Very vintage inspired. I wish it had that hook that you put on the bottom of here, like the vintage toy would use the hook to put up his trunk. But I can understand why he does have an articulated trunk, which we'll take a look at. Then he comes with 2 interchangeable fisted hands, which is also really cool. Then he comes with this water effect that you can plug into the trunk, which is really cool. It harkens back to the old, vintage toys action feature where you fill him with water and you would squirt it out. And again, he is a firefighter, so this, again, it just adds to his, his resume, I guess. I don't know. His power set. But yeah, this is cool. It's just a translucent piece, sculpted really nicely, and just plugs right into the trunk. Looking great. This is such a cool effect piece. I like this a lot. He also comes with this backpack, which looks really cool. As you can see, these, these tubes over here. It looks like the water's in it, which is a really cool detail. I do like that a lot. It's, translucent clear plastic with blue paint. You can plug this into his back. Like so. You just put it into the peg holes right there. So with the backpack, you can connect a lot of different things to it. So out of the box, it comes with all these different tubes, that you can port into the backpack. That they port into the backpack and onto the figure. So I will show you where these go. There's no instructions on where they go. But if you look at the art and kind of use common sense, you can figure it out. So first, he comes with this little loop where you can put this axe in. You can just plug it in like so. You can put it in like this, which is a really cool. I always love seeing weapon storage, so that's like really cool. I love seeing that. Just moving that to the side for now. He does come with this small tube that goes to the top here. You plug it in. I think you can put it either way. Just plug it into the top of the backpack, and then the other side of the tube goes into his head. So that's an interesting, thing. It's a little tight. Hold on. I think it does go a specific way. I could be wrong about that. Let's try flipping it around, actually. Yeah. So I don't think it actually matters, to be honest, but that goes up on onto the top of the backpack to his head. And these 2 longer ones, you plug into the bottom of the backpack, like so. You plug them into the bottom like this, and then you just take the other one. These don't have another peg at the end. These have a loop, which you'll see in just a second. These are so tough to peg in. Damn, there we go. Yeah, they have a loop instead. That way you loop it to that, like to that right there. I think that's where they're supposed to go. Is that where they're supposed to go? Yeah, they go right here. They go right there. And then, yeah, your look is complete for Snout Spout. So let's take a closer look at the figure. Now let's take a closer look at Snout Spout. And right off the bat, this is probably one of the best looking Masterverse figures ever. The overall design is impressive. Like, I really like this. The colors are awesome. But I can get into that a little later. But starting off with the head, this is amazing. This is such an awesome head. Like, look at the head sculpt on this. The detail, the mechanical detail is amazing. I love the tusks. That's an awesome addition. It definitely, takes inspiration from 2000X, which is really cool. And as you can see, his eyes are seem a little dark. That's because his head has some light piping, which is really cool. This is a technique I've seen with a lot of Transformers figures, where it doesn't light up, but it pipes the light through that translucent piece to show like the eyes are glowing. It's easy when you turn off a light and get some light behind it. I'm just using a flashlight, and look at it. Look at that. That is awesome. I really like that a lot. Just moving the trunk up a bit so you can see the body. It's impressive. I really do like the body that they used. I think it's a new body mold. I'm pretty sure this is a new body. It has some texturing to it, which is really nice. Looks great. I love the armor. You get the straps here. I don't know what this is for. I don't know what that would be for. But something clearly goes into there. Is it the water piece? Do you put the water piece in here like it's shooting out of his chest? I don't know. There's nothing to plug in there, so I'm curious on what that could be. But that's, again, the armor's really cool. It's flipping it to the back. You have the backpack. Again, really nice details. And then looking at the belt, I really do like the belt. I like how it has this gauge on it for the water pressure or whatever this is supposed to be. You can spin it, which is really cool. I do really like this, addition, because, the backpack is attached to the belt, so I thought that was a really cool detail. I love these boots. The paint detail on the boots is great. It's got a black wash over the really dark purple, silver tips, steel toe boots, which are really cool. I use steel toe shoes at work. The gloves are great. I love the pink on the gloves. They look... this whole design is just amazing. This is probably the best design for a Masterverse new Eternia figure I've seen so far. Like, it's awesome. This is a very impressive figure. Now let's move on to the articulation. Starting off with the head, it is on a dumbbell joint. But with the hose, you are a little limited. So he can look up, but the hose will make him look back down. Can turn side to side, get some tilt, and the ears are even, on hinges, which is really cool, so you can have different looks for the character, so that's pretty cool. I do like that a lot. The trunk is on multiple hinge joints. You get a hinge joint here, a hinge joint here, a hinge joint here, a hinge joint here, and a hinge joint at the very tip of the trunk. So the trunk is very articulated. Like, look at that bend. That is an impressive bend. I really do love the articulation on this trunk. You can get him in multiple different poses, which is really cool. The torso can crunch forward that much. It can crunch back. You get some tilt and rotation. Shoulders move up that much. They move down. They do rotate. You can get him to move 360, but the shoulder pad and that ear will get in the way. Bicep swivel. Single joint. The elbow on this side is really stiff, but he does have a single jointed elbow, and it does swivel at the elbow as well. And the wrists do rotate and hinge. The legs can kick forward, they can kick back. He does have drop down hinges, so you can get some extended movement. He has an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. The top knee does not want to bend. Yeah, I can't get the top joint to bend. It's just really stiff in there. But yeah, he does have double jointed knees. He's got a boot cut, and then ankles that move down, up, and he has ankle pivot. Measuring Snout Spout out, he comes to around 8 inches tall, making him stand a lot taller than your usual Masterverse figures. We have Zodak and He-Man, and he is big, and I love the size on this figure. It is great. I really like seeing how big he is. And then here he is next to the vintage Snout Spout. This is a really cool comparison. We have the, the vintage one next to the new Masterverse one, and you can definitely see, the big difference between the two. This is really cool. These are both my dad's figures. He bought both of them. We recently just got this vintage one as well. So it's really cool to see how, the design has evolved. So this is a really cool comparison right here. Here's Snout Spout up on the rotating base. And this figure is very impressive. I really like this figure. The design alone is great. The engineering on the articulation is also really good. I like the arm articulation. All the, again, all the detail is great. The design, the sculpt, the articulation. He even comes with a good amount of accessories as well. It's so fun to see and just really impressive. Like, Mattel really outdid themselves with this figure. Like, this has got to be the best Masterverse figure out there right now. It is a Mattel Creations exclusive, so that is the only place you can get him right now. But it's really well worth it. He's available right now. He's in stock. Like, and he came pretty fast. Like, he shipped in like within 2 days of ordering him. So he came in pretty fast. And I again, this figure is awesome. I really do like it. It's really fun, and it's such a really cool design. Like you saw next to the vintage one. The character designs have come a long way, and it's just really cool. That's the one thing I really liked about the Masterverse line, or the new Eternia line to be more specific, is that it takes classic designs and modernizes them in a really cool way. And I really do like that. And, this guy is definitely going to stand out with how big he is. He is tall. He's going to stand high above the rest of your figures. And it's great. I really do like it. This is such an awesome figure. I can't really say anything bad. Anything bad about this figure. My one nitpick is the head pipe. It's cool, but it does hinder the head motion. So I might display it without the head pipe, or or just leave it in. I don't know. I think they could have done that a little better, but overall, it is great. This figure is so fun to mess around with. It's just an amazing figure. I love the detailing on this figure. Like, it's great. Yeah, I can't really say much more about this figure than I already have. So if you guys like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.